What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy, Dead on Dave, and we are live coming at you from Germany at 4 in the friggin' morning for your copious review of SmackDown Live and the WWE Draft. That's right, it's in the books. The draft has happened. And just how was it? That's the question. I gotta be honest. My thoughts of it was I enjoyed it. I thought it was a good event, but it was nowhere near the level that I was hoping it was going to be. The picks kind of hit fast, and now there's 30 more going on in the network. And don't worry, we are going to cover those picks as well as they come in. I'll be covering them. I got somebody very special coming in to go ahead and take care of those picks. So we got that covered. Don't worry. You're not going to miss anything if you're here listening to the Copious Fat Man. Don't worry about it. We got you covered. A big shout out to everybody who's in the chat right now. Gerald Herbert, Carl Gibney, Patrick Glenn, SF Manly Man, Screaming Angel, Jama Ahmed, all kinds of people that we have up in here. Patrick Glenn I saw as well. Thank you for joining us, fake ass twat. All kinds of good people. Thanks for being here. Joining me live for your SmackDown review. I don't know how long I'm going to be going because quite frankly, I'm tired and I've been having internet problems for the past hour and a half. So we're just going to do our very best to get through as much as we possibly can. I also see Jeff the Huffman up in the chat. There's my boy. He's here as well. We got all kinds of good stuff to talk about because we got the first 30 picks to go over and who goes where and what does what and where fits what and all kinds of good weird shit. But overall, let's just talk about the show real quick. Let's talk about how SmackDown came off. SmackDown Live, the idea behind it is awesome. Just having SmackDown Live is just cool as shit. It felt, I'm hoping that this is going to change a little bit because it did feel quite a bit like just a blue Raw. But I'm hoping that we're going to have stage changes. I'm hoping those things are going to happen. But one thing it seems like we got an answer to is the title split. It does not look like they're splitting the titles. And I got to be honest, that's the biggest surprise of the night for me. None of the picks were really surprising except for a couple that didn't happen, but they kept talking about who is going to control the World Heavyweight Championship, the WWE title. Who's going to control it? That's the lingo that they used, which means they're not splitting this son of a bitch. They're not splitting it. So that's very interesting to me. I kind of like this. I hope that is going to be the plan because that's kind of what I was hoping for from the beginning, is competition going after that belt from both brands. Now, it does kind of blur the lines of the brands being completely individual and on an island of their own, but I kind of like the idea of everything kind of being connected, but loosely connected. So, good stuff, man. I'm really excited about this. I think it's going to be a good thing. And I think the first live SmackDown certainly did have a positive taste. Maybe not epic. Maybe not what a lot of people thought. I don't think many people saw Dean Ambrose going over clean on Seth like that. But you know what? I think it worked out well in the end. It is a SmackDown show. It makes sense for him to go ahead and keep the belt going into the pay-per-view. And we'll see what happens from that point. So, good stuff. Let's go ahead and look at the picks, man. Let's talk about these picks. Let's go through Raw's roster as we know it at the moment. And hopefully my special guest will be calling in soon to give me the updates on the new picks. And if he doesn't, I'm going to call on somebody from you guys, one of you motherfuckers, to call in and give me those picks. Because I need someone to do it. And I had a guy lined up, but he ain't here. What's going on? I told him to wait 5 minutes or when the pick started. It's 5 minutes. Where is he? He's about to be replaced because that's how we roll on Dead on Dave Productions. We get the job done and we find somebody else who can get the job done. So hopefully that's going to happen here very, very shortly. But until that happens, let's talk about the Raw roster. Seth Rollins, number 1 overall. Not a big shocker there. I think Seth and Dean were going to be 1 and 2. It made a lot of sense. Don't need to go too crazy as far as overanalyzing and all of that stuff. I thought the pick of Charlotte was very smart. It made her seem important. It made the women's title seem important. Whether or not it actually is, that remains to be seen. We will figure all that out in due time. But I love the idea of Charlotte being picked right behind Seth Rollins for Raw. That really puts a good emphasis on the title and how important women are going to be going forward. All right, he got here. He's here, so that means I don't have to replace his ass. My pick. Yes, I got a pick tonight. My pick. Actually, it was process of elimination. He was the first guy who really contacted me personally. Was like, I really would like to do this. So, my guy who's going to be updating all the picks from the supplemental draft, the 30 picks that are happening right now on the WWE Network, which you don't have to watch, we're going to cover for you. It's Gun Cannon, folks. What's going on, man?
What's going on, Dave? What's going on?
I am just trying to get through this one, to be completely honest. Pretty tired. I've had a long day, man. Pokemon hunting's hard.
Oh,
it's rough.
I can't say that I've had a chance to do much of that. So.
Oh, you're missing out. You're missing out. All right, so when you hear the picks happening, hit me as soon as possible. Interrupt me. Do whatever you got to do. Sound good?
Yep, sounds good. Sounds good.
Sweet, sweet, sweet. I am going through the Raw roster right now, which I have to say is pretty goddamn impressive. They got a lot more talent than I thought they were going to get. I thought SmackDown would get a little bit more of some of these guys, but they didn't. So let's talk about it. Of course, we already talked about the top 2 picks, Seth Rollins and Charlotte. Then Finn Balor at number 5 for Raw. A little bit of a shock that he goes that high, but I like, once again, it's Seth Rollins, then the women, then NXT. They have a hierarchy of where to put the emphasis. I thought that was smart. It was subtle. It did the job done. Then, it did the job done. Yes, that's what I just said. It got the job done is what I meant, of course, but I'm tired. Leave me alone. At 6 and 8, they went with the Steroid Brothers. No, not the Steroid Brothers, but certainly some type of PD situation for both of them. I think one could reasonably come to that conclusion at this point. Brock Lesnar coming to light today that he failed a second test under the USANA guidelines. And, of course, Roman Reigns is just finishing up his violation of the wellness policy suspension. So, Roman Reigns, Brock Lesnar, 6 and 8. Big
pick just came in, Dave.
All right, give me the pick. Hurry up. What we got?
It's the Golden Truth headed to Raw.
Oh, my God. Really?
I wish I was kidding.
Oh, you got to be kidding me. Golden Truth going to Raw. Holy God. Oh, my God.
And the return pick from SmackDown is going to be the Usos.
The Ublos. You're actually being beaten in the chat. The Ublos going to SmackDown. They're not breaking up the Ublos. How are they not breaking up the Ublos?
I have no idea.
How can you not break up the Ublos? I thought with some of the matches that they were having in singles competition, I thought they had a great opportunity to do it, but they didn't. What the hell, Gun Cannon? You're giving me bad news.
It's not me giving you the bad news. It's me just kind of passing it along.
Oh, no, we shoot messengers here. I blame the messenger. I can't blame anybody else. You're the one giving me the news, so I got to elbow you in the face.
I'm going to make it worse. Well, I might make it worse. Titus going to Raw.
Titus O'Neil going to Raw. That's right. Titus O'Neil on Monday Night Raw. You know what? I got to be honest, with each passing pick that I don't hear the name of Shinsuke Nakamura, I want to punch babies. I want to find little kittens, and I want to kick them across the floor.
Well, get ready, because Kane's going to SmackDown.
Oh, my God. Kane's going to SmackDown. So all these guys are more valuable than Nakamura. What the hell? I believe that there still should be 2, if not 3 NXT picks. It depends on if the tag team American Alpha is 1 pick or 2. But I believe by all the other rules, it was 1 pick. So that gives us 3 NXT
Page to Raw.
Paige goes to Raw. There we go. It's coming fast and furious now. Paige goes to Raw. That's okay. The Raw seems to be more stacked on the women, man. The Raw seems to be quite stacked on the women.
Huh.
Pretty interesting. I also found it interesting going through the some more of this list here. The Raw got the New Day, the tag team champions. They got Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens. They didn't split up Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. Holy shit, I couldn't believe that. They got Sasha Banks, Jericho. They got the United States champion Rusev with Lana, of course. The aforementioned Kevin Owens. Enzo and Cass. Gallows and Anderson being split apart from AJ Styles. But does that mean reunited and it feels so good with Finn Balor? Oh, I think so. They got the Big Show. Who gives a shit? And Nia Jax becomes the first woman off of NXT drafted. A little bit of a surprising move there.
I thought that was really weird. I really thought, and I think a lot of people thought Bayley was going to be the first one.
I think that was reasonable, but no, it was Nia Jax. And then 26 might be the steal of the draft. Or I'm not 26, 28. Cesaro. 26 was Neville, which is great because now we know Neville's returning. And then Sheamus rounds out the roster rather well. What do you think of the Raw roster as a whole, Mr. Gun Cannon? Since you're here, I might as well ask you.
I think it's really decent. I mean, they did very well. I mean, they got the really big names at the beginning, and they're not really leaning away from that.
No, I think one problem is they seem to get a lot of guys who were already in feuds. So, that's my little bit of a problem is it seems like we're going to get a lot of the same things over and over. I mean, we're Roman and Seth on the same brand and Sammy and Kevin, they're not going to be able to stay away from each other. So, I mean, you got all these type of things. I'm a little bit worried about that repetitive feuds that we've already been seeing for the past few months carrying over to the Raw brand. But maybe that's by design to kind of make SmackDown feel a little bit fresher. So maybe not the worst thing in the world, but we'll see. We'll see. There are people in the chat. Bayley isn't even coming up yet. She's in a feud. Well, for one, those are spoilers. For one, because she has not been announced to be the number one contender yet. It hasn't happened on TV. But yeah, that is the truth. Her and Asuka will be fighting at Brooklyn. And second, it doesn't matter. I don't think it matters at all at this point. I don't think it matters. So shut your holes. How about that? Huh?
I mean, if you're gonna even look at it from that angle, the American Alpha was in a feud with the Authors of Pain.
That's right.
So why did they get drafted?
Oh, but the difference is they're not in a title feud, and Shinsuke is, and so is Asuka and Bayley. So that might eliminate those three from coming up, and that's very possible. That's very possible. I think it's a mistake that Nakamura is not coming up at this moment. I think it's a big mistake. I got to be honest. I don't like it. I think that could have been used for SmackDown to get a huge pop and a lot of notoriety. I would have loved to have seen him as their last pick, but it didn't happen. So what are you going to do?
Yeah.
What are you going to do?
Well, there's still some picks, so, I mean, there is a possibility, but I don't know why they wouldn't have done it on TV.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see.
Yeah.
We shall see. Hey, don't worry. We will be taking more calls throughout the night. Maybe, perhaps. We'll see. Because I'm tired. I want to get up out of here as soon as possible. I'm exhausted. So let's go through the SmackDown roster, which is much smaller. Just tiny little roster. It's a tiny little itsy-bitsy roster. Of course, headed by the WWE champion, Dean Ambrose, which biggest shock of the night for me was the fact that it seems like one belt is all we're getting, one world title, which is what I was hoping for from the beginning, but I accepted the fact that they were splitting up the titles, and I thought of all kinds of interesting, unique, and weird ways of how they can make it work, but it seems like, since they used the words in control of the WWE Championship, it seems like it's going to be one title for all. What do you think of that news, Gun Cannon?
I don't know how I honestly feel about that. I mean, with all of the picks, it looks like a lot of them, I think actually the majority of them, except for the Intercontinental and the World Heavy, are on Raw. But, I mean, it depends on how Battleground goes. It depends on where everything, lines up afterwards. As far as to a split, I think that splitting them up does kind of make sense. So it makes, the feuds on the shows a little bit more entertaining, a little bit more focused.
Yeah.
But again, in the long run, we'll see. We'll see how, Battleground goes, considering I think it's like the last one that they're going to do as a unified.
Well, they're going to do the main ones as a joint, and I think that's where they're going to have the crossover again for maybe a SmackDown versus a Raw guy for the title. I'm not sure. My biggest problem with this is I really thought it was going to be distinctive brands, and if you're going to go full-on distinctive brands like they're their own companies, then, arguably they should have their own title. But I kind of like the idea of separate but still in the same world and still striving for the same one belt. So you're going to have the possibilities of being a number one contender, and that's kind of like your title for the brand, I guess. I don't know. I think it's interesting. I think it's an interesting way to go, and it should work out. We'll see. Only time will tell, man. It seems like they're kind of making some of this shit up as they go along, which is kind of the norm in WWE. So not a big deal there. Not a big deal there. After Dean Ambrose, AJ Styles, their second pick, I thought that was a really good move. Then they got some big names here. John Cena, Randy Orton, Bray Wyatt, Becky Lynch, Intercontinental Champion, The Miz with Maurice. Baron Corbin, loved that pick at 19. American Alpha, probably their biggest steal, the biggest diamond. And it sounded like the pick that made the crowd the happiest. And then rounding out the rest of the roster, Dolph Ziggler, Natalya, and Alberto Del Rio. Natalya, to me, I'm sorry to say this, but there's two picks, one from Raw and one from SmackDown, that I really, really hated. And the Big Show was one because he should have been a supplemental pick, and the other one is Natalya. I do not understand why using a main roster pick on Natalya was the move there. I did not like it.
I think, Mike, that's actually a really good question. I mean, why would you put them on the show when you could have had two even bigger names on there? And whether it was one of the 6 NXT stars or, one of the bigger stars on, the main roster. Just didn't make sense.
Yeah, I didn't like the fact that they did not use all 6 NXT roster moves on the show. Why would you not highlight all 6 of them? I didn't get that. I really didn't. I think they could have probably done 40 picks on SmackDown. They had a lot of filler matches that, for the most part, I felt were uneventful. I don't think a lot happened in those matches. They really weren't supposed to. Even the main event kind of felt lackluster. Almost the exact same match that we saw on Raw with a little bit of extra stuff at the beginning. But really not much different than the match that we saw on Raw, except the finish, of course. The finish, we got a definitive finish and a clean finish. So that was fairly interesting. But other than that, there really wasn't much from the wrestling portion that made you go, oh, let's get more. It was more of the, when's the next round of fucking picks? Oh, we're being poop sauced. Oh, my God, the poop sauces are coming. Holy shit. It's poop sauce coming in from XLT Podcast. That's where this is coming from. I got poop sauce all over my face, neck, and chest. What will I do with all the poop sauce? I have no idea. Here's what I'll do. I'll welcome it in. I'll welcome it with open arms. I'll hug it. I'll caress it. I'll kiss it. I will swim through it if need be, because that's what we do here. We take all the shit that comes our way and we walk through it like the demons that we are. Now, that didn't have to make sense. You know why? Because I'm exhausted and it's 4:30 almost in the morning. Woo! Getting tired up in this mug, but we're going to battle through. Do we have any more picks, man? I need more picks. Give me more picks, Gun Cannon.
It looks like we are going to have a pick here. I believe it's going to be...
Darren Young to Raw. Fuck, you're slow.
Yep.
You're the worst. I need someone faster. Is there someone faster? I should not be reading this in chat. If you want to take Gun Cannon's job, press 1 in the chat right now. If you want to take Gun Cannon's job, give me the number 1. Not the middle finger. Not this one. The number 1. Give it to me in the chat. If you want to take his chat, take his place, and I will get you on the show. Because Gun Cannon is lackluster. No ones. I don't know if... Oh, well, they haven't seen it yet. They're about to see it. They're about to fucking see it.
Callisto to SmackDown.
Callisto. you were much more subdued. You were much more subdued there. Callisto SmackDown. Sin Cara goes to Raw. Things are going crazy. Okay. Donnie Gardner looks like he's the first one. Donnie, call in right now. If you call in, Donnie, I will take your call. Call on in, Donnie, and you will take Gun Cannon's place. And if you suck, I'll bring Gun Cannon back. I think that's fair. You were slow, Gun Cannon. Let's be fair.
Yeah,
here.
I know.
You're a little slow.
Naomi to SmackDown.
Who?
Naomi to SmackDown.
Naomi. Looks like Jack Swagger to Raw.
Yeah, my feed's running slow. That's the problem.
Oh, my goodness. Well, then you can't take the job.
I didn't think it was going to be running slow.
Where's Donnie? Where is this guy? He wanted the job. All right, well, he's fired. Well, he's fucking fired, it looks like. Looks like I'm going to fire a guy. No, he's there. Donnie. Now he's saying I suck. Well, where are you, Donnie? Oh. That's
and
the only Donnie I can...
Ascension to SmackDown.
The Ascension to SmackDown. Okay, there we go. So we're getting more and more picks rifling in. This is getting some good stuff. I don't know. I'm not really digging some of these later picks. I'm going to go hashtag poop sauce, man. I'm going to have to. Fucking A, dude. Where are these poop sauces coming from? These not the ones in the chat. I know where you're coming from. But the ones on the show. Jesus Christ. Where are the rest of the NXT picks? Where are they? I want to see them. All right, looks like Donnie's not coming on. So if you want to take Gun Cannon's job, give me number 2 in the chat. That's appropriate. Give me number 2 in the chat. If you want to take Gun Cannon's job, do it now. If you want to take his job, but then be prepared to call in. Be prepared to call and give me a number 2. And then I want your prefix. If I don't already have your number saved, give me your prefix so I know which number to take. Number 2 and your prefix. Boom. There you go. That's what we're going to do. I want to get you guys in here. And Gun Cannon's making me crazy. Let's see here.
I'm sorry? Jesus.
You're making me crazy, Gun Cannon. Okay.
I tend to do that.
These nuts looks... Oh, God. Now, look, I made the rule. These nuts. Go ahead and call in. You are the big wiener. You're taking Gun Cannon's job. But if you suck, I'm throwing your ass over the top rope because that's just how it goes. Gun Cannon, I'm sorry. This is the place where I leave you. I'm going to have to throw your ass over the top rope.
Not a problem. Not a problem.
Thank you, Gun Cannon. I appreciate the job. All right. Gun Cannon's out waiting for D's nuts to show up here. If he doesn't show up, we'll get somebody else. Somebody's got to be able to do this job properly. Somebody's got to be able to be on the ball. You got to be able to beat the chat with the picks. If you want to be on and give me the picks that are coming in on the network extravaganza, you got to get up in here, man. You got to get up in here. So hopefully these nuts will call in. If not, we're going to get another fucking person to take that job. All right. Going back to the show a little bit, I did feel like there was a lot of lackluster stuff that happened as far as just filler, but that's really not a big deal. The night was supposed to be about the draft, and I think they accomplished that. I kind of wish some of it would have been stretched out a little bit. The picks happened so fast, so hard. I would have liked the athletes, the wrestlers, to come out on stage. That would have been kind of cool, but we didn't get any of that. We got quick little packages. It felt like the later stages of an NFL draft, if anything else. So, I don't know. All right, looks like D's Nuts isn't calling. So now we need to get another new person. So here's what I want. I want the number 3 in the chat. But you're the third pick. It's okay. We're going down the line. Number 3 in the chat if you want to take the job of getting the picks in. Number 3 in the chat with your area code. So I know who's calling in. 3. Give it to me. Give me your 3s. Give me your 3s. Give me your 3s. I need them. I need your 3s. Well, let's take a call. Oh, no, Donnie Gardner, why do you keep putting your goddamn number in if you're not going to call in, Donnie? Either call in or don't. It looks like fake ass twat. Fake ass twat, are you going to call in? Are you going to call in, fake ass twat? I don't know. I have no idea. Let's take. I'm getting tired of people. So the next person that calls in, the next call that I get, they're gonna get the job. They're gonna get the job for a moment, and then if they don't do a good job, I'm getting them out of the fucking place. Since all the people who are applying seem to have fucking mental retardation. Now, that's a bad thing, but I need people on the ball. These nuts, you're out. These nuts, you're out. These nuts, you had your opportunity. We gave you the standing 8 count. You didn't get in here, these nuts. And look, if I'm going to take these nuts, I want to take these nuts hard. I want to take these nuts quickly. I want to take these nuts fast, but you didn't give me these nuts fast. No. You tried to give me these nuts slow. And Dead on Dave doesn't take anything slow, including these nuts. We don't do that. So the next caller that calls in, you get the job. I think that's pretty sweet. It's a good deal. It shows what kind of a dandy of a guy that I am. Question in the chat from Real Talk Metaphor Messiah, newest co-host of Shot from the Point Live on the weekends there over at Shot from the Point. My good friend Tommy C. He asked, who took Cena? SmackDown took Cena with the number 7 pick. 516, you're gainfully employed. Congratulations. You are the new pick distributor. Are you up to the task, or are you going to suck balls?
Dead on Dave, I am up for the task.
Oh, God. No, I already don't like this. I'm already not enjoying this. I'm just saying. I'm not liking this very much. But, all right, 516, tell me a little bit about yourself.
You want me to sound like this? You want me to sound like this? Dave, I'm up for the task.
No, that's not good either. What you got, 516? 516. Oh, awful. All right. Next caller. Sod Villa, holy shit, you got the fucking job, Sod.
Yes!
Can you fucking believe this?
Yeah!
This has got to be the most ridiculous thing to ever happen on this show.
Fuck yeah.
Sod Villa, you got the job. Here you go, man.
Fuck yeah.
Are you ready for this job?
Yes.
All right. Well, it's real simple. Your job is to sit in the background unless I ask you a question. Okay? And then when you have a goddamn pick, you got to beat that chat. Do you understand me, Sodville? Are you watching the supplemental draft?
Yeah, I'm watching.
Well, I hope so, or we'd be in trouble. So, Sod, are you up to this task?
Yeah.
All right. Joe Martin asked me what team am I in Pokemon, even though I usually ignore all questions from Joe Martin because he asks everything but something that I'm fucking talking about. I will answer that because it's Pokemon and I'm incredibly fascinated with it. I'm Team Valor for life, bitch. Woo woo, Valor. Motherfuckers, Team Red. It's all about that red. If there would have been a blue, I would have picked the blue, trust me, because I'm all about blue. Since you're here, son, I'm going to put you to work a little bit more. I'm going to double duty your ask. What did you think of SmackDown tonight? What did you think of the draft? Was it lackluster, or did it live up to your every fantasy?
It was kind of weird how they did it. It said what you said earlier. It felt like the third round of the NFL draft. Just like
it was very fast, very rushed. You know,
like can at least the top 5 be out? Like at least the top 5.
Right, at least the top 5 should have came out and actually did something, said a few words, whatever the case may be. It didn't. It just kind of felt like, Brian Bude and Dave, why not try hashtag poop sauce and why not try Too Tall? And what team are you on for WWE? Well, I'm probably going to have to pick SmackDown. I got to be honest, but I don't know. We'll see either or. Oh, Joe Martin says Team Mystic is a blue team, is it? I don't fucking know. Maybe it is. It probably is. Well, I picked red because my wife picked red. That's the reality of it. Oh, well. Too Tall, he's always welcome, of course. But I thought it'd be an interesting night to give the callers, the guys who are always trying to get a chance to take that brass ring. That's right. It's brass ring time. This seemed like a really unique opportunity. Nothing against Too Tall. He can call in too. Too Tall's more than welcome to call in because Sod's just a background puppet. Right, Sod?
Oh, come on, man.
You're a background
co-host.
puppet. You don't like that? What's wrong with you?
I'm a co-host, man. I'm the co-host.
No, you're not a co-host. No, that's not what you are.
I'm basically the co-host.
No, not basically nothing. No, you're not.
For this show, I'm the co-host.
No, in fact, now you're out of a job. We're out of a job. We need a new guy to be the stat guy. We need a new guy to track the picks. He's gone. He's outie 5,000, man. He got too big of a head. He got too swole. He thought he was a co-host. I only have one co-host, and that's Too Tall. Too Tall's my co-host. That's it. You're not a co-host, Mr. Sod. I was giving you a job, but you failed. You failed the job, so let's go ahead and try another one. What's life? What's life? You got the job. You are in charge of tracking the draft picks coming in from the WWE Network. Can you handle this responsibility?
Yes.
Are you sure? Because nobody else has been able to do thus far.
Yes.
Well, you sound like you're having a little bit too much fun. What's your name? Where are you
This
from?
is Donnie.
Oh, this is Donnie. Okay, Donnie. I'm going to call you Donnie because it's more fun to say it that way. All right. Well, you were the original winner who didn't call in. What took you so long?
I'm not watching.
Well, you're not watching. Well, then you're fucking fired. Fucking fired. Another job. 718. You've got the goddamn job until you cannot have the job any longer. Can you hold this responsibility? Are you up to the task of giving me the picks as they come in off the network? You can't even fucking answer my question. So no, you're fucking gone. This is unbelievable. We are finding out just how awful my chat really is. We're finding out how awful everybody really is. No, What's Life? You're done. No, don't even try. You're done, What's Life? You're gone. You're out. It's over. It's fucking done. This is insanity here. Let's try another one. 347. You've got the job. No, he's fucking gone. He hung up on me. Nobody wants this job. I've got nobody who could step up and grab that brass ring. Nobody who could step up and take it in their hands and hold it down and be that guy coming up into the ranks. No, there's just nobody. I might as well bring back in Gun Cannon. This is unbelievable. Dudley Boys on Raw. All right, there we go. We got more picks coming in. Dudley Boys to Raw. Dudley. Zack Ryder to SmackDown. Thank you, Fake Ass Spot, for that one. So we got some more stuff coming in. This is getting crazy. It's Fast and Furious yet again. Here we go. So we'll see what happens there. What's Life? You're done. Stop trying to call in. You're off. You're done. 347. We're going to try 347 again. 347. You didn't answer the call last time. He hung up again. Unbelievable. 347 is done. His chance is over. Let's try another one. Another number I haven't seen tonight. 319. You've got the job. Can you hit? No, he fucking hangs up. This is incredible. Let's try another one. 706. You've got the job. Can you handle the responsibility of getting me all the draft picks?
Yes, sir.
All right, go for it.
Apollo Crews has got drafted SmackDown.
All right, Apollo Crews on SmackDown. Looks like you missed Summer Rae to Raw. That's okay, though. Any other picks?
Not yet.
Looks like Mark Henry's going to Raw. I think you're missing stuff.
Mark Henry.
Oh, I already see. I beat you to it. The chat beat you and I beat you. 706, I appreciate the effort. Have a good night. He's gone. They're trying. These contenders are trying. But I don't know. Nobody is really... Alexa Bliss has been drafted to SmackDown. This is incredible. The stuff that's happening. Mark Henry's on Raw. Alexa Bliss to SmackDown. Finally, Lil Miss Bliss, the woman who can make me go on a fucking multi-state crime spree because she's a devilish woman, daddy. She's a devilish woman. You know what I'm saying? She's devilish, baby. If you know what I mean up in here. It's getting crazy. We got all kinds of people throwing, chucking, shucking footballs all over the place. I love the fact that Alexa Bliss is now a part of SmackDown. All right. Where's Frenchie Ben? I know he can do the job, but he doesn't have the network, so he probably can't get it. Let's see. We're trying to get these guys, but it's not working out. But, so far, so good. Gun Cannon, you call in, you can have your job back. Because I can't find anyone better. It's a bad night where Gun Cannon is my best option. Where's Too-Tall? I need my Too-Tall. Make my life so much easier. You know what? Let's go ahead and give this guy a fucking chance. Joe Martin, can you take this job? I'm desperate if I'm going to Joe Martin. I'm fucking desperate if I'm even thinking of trying Joe Martin. This is your chance, Joe. What you got?
I just wanted to talk about the show.
No, God damn it. Do you not understand what's happening here, Joe Martin? See, you even fucked this up. Joe Martin, you even fucked this up. This is insane. I can't believe you fucked this up. I gave you an opportunity. This isn't calling in and talk about what you want time. This is calling to be a goddamn contributor. No, you got to earn your keep. No, Joe. Goodbye. You're done. 302. You're the latest fucking draft expert. What you got? Can you handle this responsibility?
Sure. What you got? What responsibility? I just tuned in.
You just tuned. What?
I'm sorry, man. I didn't know. I didn't get the thing saying that you
so
were
why
on.
did you just call in? You just wanted to hear your voice on the fucking YouTube?
Well, I mean, I'm guessing you want draft stuff, but I really want to say.
Here's what I need. Here's what I'll do. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna explain it to you because you just called in. I'm not gonna throw you over the top rope because I'm a good guy. Here's what I need. I need somebody who's watching the draft on the network right now, the supplemental draft, and give me the draft picks. And you need to beat the goddamn chat. I need to be able to scoop the chat. All right? Can you do that? Do you have what it takes?
Sure.
You sound a little arrogant with that. I got to be honest. And you know what else? I fucking like it. I like that you got a chip on your shoulder. I like that you got something to prove. All right. While you're here, what did you think of SmackDown? What did you think of the draft? Did it live up to your expectations, or did it plummet to the ground like me trying to do jumping jacks?
Honestly, I honestly liked the new format, the WWE draft. I feel like it's taken a little bit more legitimately. It's not like, okay, you wrestle a match, and if you win, you get a draft, and then there's this whole lopsided thing that will even out anyway.
Yeah, I agree with that. I just wish they would have gave more time to the picks.
The old style felt very stale. I really liked this draft. I thought the wrestling on the card was pretty good, and it looks like they're trying to make SmackDown mean something, so I'm a fan of it.
Yeah. I think that some of the wrestling was a little bit of lackluster. It wasn't even – the matches that they let go for more than a couple of minutes were pretty damn good. The main event kind of surprised me in some ways, mainly because we find out it looks like there will only be one title on this for both brands, which is kind of cool. What did you think of that bombshell? Because most people thought it was a foregone conclusion. We were getting 2 titles.
I'm kind of bummed we're not getting 2 titles. I think what the hell's the point? What the hell is the point of having a brand split if all you're going to do is still make them go up against John Cena? At the end of the day, whoever the world champion
you're one of those. No.
I am a huge John Cena fan. Don't get me wrong. I just don't think that the brand split will work without a separate belt. I just don't see it. I'm a giant John Cena fan. The fact that he's getting, cheered again is amazing because he definitely deserves it.
Yeah.
And I've been a Cena fan when it was Cena sucks, sitting at Buffalo Wild Wings, hearing how shitty he is the whole time. you know, kind
Are
of
you,
put your
are
head
you
down,
paying
hoping
attention to
nobody
the draft?
realizes.
Are you paying attention to the draft? Because I think we got picks coming in, and you're not getting those picks in.
I'm watching it right now, waiting for the drafts to come in. It's about
Well,
to come
the
in right
chat's already
now.
kicking your ass. That means you're a stream.
Braun Strowman.
Braun Strowman. I've already known that for 35 seconds. 302. I'm sorry. It looks like you lose this game. Oh, it's unfortunate.
It's when it came in, man. I'm sorry, but
yeah, you're getting penalized because of crappy internet. I don't know what to tell you. It's an unfair game, but it's Dead on Dave's world, and we all have to live in it. Thank you, 302. I appreciate your call.
Can I ask the question?
Go ahead. You got one quick one.
All right, this is the question I meant to ask. This is the only one. What was your thoughts on Cesaro losing to Jericho tonight?
Irrelevant. Absolutely
Really?
irrelevant. Yeah, honestly, I forgot that he lost. It's irrelevant. Who cares? Yeah.
All right, well, thank you. You can throw me over the ropes now.
I will do that. Thank you, 302. Great call. Thanks for being a good sport. Take it easy.
All right, man.
All right. Looks like Breeze Dongo, or as I like to call them, because I saw someone in the chat much smarter than I. Well, not much smarter, but maybe a little more clever than I. Go with Febreze. Febreze to Raw. Looks like we got, or Febreze to SmackDown, I should say. Bo Dallas. Believe to Raw. That's good stuff. So the chat is seeming to be my best option. Everybody else is fucking useless. Everybody else is fucking useless. Oh, I don't know if Fake S SWAT's trolling me. Nope. Eva Marie to SmackDown. Eva Marie to SmackDown. Is that an NXT pick? Oh, is that an NXT pick? Because if it is, that might have been the final one. Holy God. And the world just mourned. But you know what? Dead on Dave doesn't mourn. I'm happy. You know why? Because that means I get to look at the all red everything. Because that woman is fine. I don't know if you know this or not, but I put together a tag team a while back with her and Lana. And I was pretty happy with the chemistry that they had. So we put them together, and I think we're going to have a great run out of these two at some point. And all we needed was a name, a hook, an angle, something that worked, and I think we found it. So I present to you, for not the first time, it is the hottest tag team in the WWE. It is Lana and Eva Marie. I give you the Vortex. Yes! Oh my God. Fap, fap, fap. Fap, 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 fap. Fap, 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 fap. That's right. I just sang "Oh Canada," but with faps. That's probably the most nation law thing I've ever done. It wasn't a political statement at all, but I'm just saying. Let's bring it back. It's the Vortex. Fap, 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 fap. Okay, that's enough of that. It's the Vortex. It's the fucking Vortex. It looks like the Vaudevillains are also getting picked. Let's see. Fuck. All right, I think Cappuccino's fucking with me. Yeah, you motherfucker. Cappuccino, you just lost cool points by saying Nakamura went to Raw. I kind of want to punch you in the face hole for that one. I want to punch you right in your suck bucket. How dare you mess with that? That's not good. You can't mess with this. So for those of you just joining me, make sure that you guys hit the like button in the chat right now. We're trying to find a guy who can handle the responsibility of being the Copious draft pick announcer. So let's try another one. 215, you've got the fucking job. Can you handle the responsibility? Can you get me these picks? Hey, wait, shut up. Wait, hey, shut up. Wait, I'm doing my thing. Hold on. Can you handle the responsibility? Can you get me the picks before the chat? 215, do you have what it takes?
How dare you mess with that? That's not...
Now you're gone. Now you're gone, fucko. I tried with you. Let's try another one.
Holy
409, you've got the fucking job. You're hired. Can you be the Copious draft announcer? Do you have what it takes? Or are you going to falter like a fucking rock like everybody else? 409, do you have what it takes?
Yeah, man, I can have your job.
You do. You do. It doesn't sound like you're ready for this job, though. I got to be honest.
First off, I'm gonna fire Two Talk. He's fucking.
Oh, it's these fucking guys. It's the least talented trolls on the internet, everybody.
Fuck you, Dave. Look at your shit show. There's nobody watching. You dumb
I can't even understand you. All right, here's what I need you to do. I need you to get off of your fucking tin can phone that you're fucking using right now and call me on the good equipment. I'm deserving of the good equipment. You want to troll me properly? Step up your fucking game, boys. You sound like shit. You sound like shit. Unbelievable. Joe Martin, are you going to take callers about the show? No, I'm not. Fuck you. Fuck you. Let's try another one. 718. I don't know if I've already given you the job before. If I recognize your voice, I'm going to fucking throw you over the top rope, but you could just be honest. Have I already tried to give you the job?
So I lost you the first time.
You lost me, or did I throw your ass out of here?
No, I lost you.
Okay.
So I think I have the responsibility.
Do you think you can do it?
I think I can do it.
You're not going to F this up?
I swear to God, I'm not going to.
All right, pay attention to the draft boards. You got to beat the chat. That's the whole thing. You got to beat the chat. But while you're here, since I got you here, I might as well go ahead and ask you, what'd you think of the show tonight? Did it live up to your expectations? And what was your favorite pick of the night?
Well, my favorite pick?
Yeah. I asked you a lot of questions. Feel free to answer any one of them.
All right. Well, my favorite pick of the night was definitely the shocker that Finn Balor went in the first round. That was amazing. It
was a little bit of a shock, I got to admit. I really enjoyed it, though. I thought it was good stuff, man.
Yeah, that was great.
Hold on, apparently I got to handle some retardation in the chat. People are actually asking how the hell do we call in. If you look right at the bottom, right below the ticker, which that is for donations, by the way. If you guys want to donate to the channel, you can do so right in the description box of this video. Donate to the channel. Help pay the bills, you know. It's nice. It's nice. Anyway, but below that is my information to call in. The number is 702-751-2902, and Skype is David Vancura. But we got a guy who is going to rise to the occasion. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. Nick Aswell, I'm 302. Shout out, maybe? Not maybe. It is happening. Shout out to Nick. Shout out to Nick. There you go. All right. Go ahead. What else did you think of tonight? 718.
Well, I did like the show. I enjoyed how they had the picks go out like during the gaps in the matches.
Yep.
But I didn't like that Cesaro got picked so low, especially since he didn't have probably a bigger opportunity, which I asked last night after Raw, if you think that Cesaro,
you know, I did. I thought that he was going to have a much bigger spot. Let's hope that where they were picked doesn't really mean anything as far as opportunity goes.
Hopefully.
Because that means Kevin Owens is fucked too.
Yeah. Is Kevin Owens and Cesaro on the same brand?
I think they're both on Raw. Yeah, I think they both. It was crazy. The guys that ended up on Raw, Kevin Owens, Cesaro, Sami Zayn, all wound up on Raw. Guys who have been in and around the same feud for a while. I was a little bit shocked by that, a little bit disappointed. But it seemed like they wanted to put the consistent names on Raw and then kind of give the shake-up names to SmackDown, which is an interesting strategy, and it might work out just fine. We don't know. We're not fucking scientists. Well, I am,
that just means that Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens are going to fight 10 more times
forever.
In the next month.
They're going to fight forever.
Yep.
Heel Heat says, I'm digging the shirt, Dave. Hey, yeah, thanks, man. It's fucking representing some Crystal Lake style. You know what I'm saying? Getting that fucking Friday the 13th on, even though we don't have one anywhere time here soon, close by type thing. You know what I mean? All right, do we have any picks? Because I feel like you're just wasting your talents.
There's no picks right now. Currently, Bo Dallas is on an interview with JoJo, and it's really crap.
Yeah, well, he's really crap. I mean, it's kind of, you would figure that the sons of IRS, Erwin R. Shyster, that basically all the talent would go to one kid. And apparently that's exactly what happened. All the talent went to Bray. It's like Twins. You ever see that movie Twins? Probably not. You're pretty young. Arnold Schwarzenegger, Danny DeVito.
I've seen that.
Oh, you did? Congratulations. Good.
Yeah.
And halfway through the movie, Danny DeVito, actually towards the end, Danny DeVito finds out he was just the junk. That's fucking Bo Dallas. Just the junk.
Yeah, you're right.
Probably not. That was really mean of me to say. You should have called me out on it. That was your chance to challenge me.
No, I agree with you.
So that just means you're a horrible person. Now, who am I dealing with? We're both horrible. This is not good. Are you a sociopath?
Can you repeat that? What did you say?
Are you a sociopath? You took a long time. This is not good.
Well, Renee's talking.
Here
we go. Alicia Fox has been selected to Raw.
You beat the chat. You actually beat the chat. I saw it. I was paying attention. I saw it. You beat Fake Ass Twat. You're the first guy to beat Fake Ass Twat tonight. Congratulations, Alicia Fox to Raw. What a fucking terrible pick. Oh, my God.
Eric Rowan has been picked to SmackDown.
Eric Rowan on SmackDown. Does that mean the Wyatts have been reunited? I think Strowman went to Raw, didn't he?
Strowman went to Raw, I think, yes.
So the Wyatts are officially broken up?
Next pick for Raw is... Raw has picked...
It's coming.
Dana Brooke. So Charlotte and Dana Brooke are together.
To Raw. Guys in the chat, remember, you're on a delay. I'm watching you in comparison to what I'm hearing, and he is beating you right now. He has beaten you on all three of these picks.
I'm just that good.
He's just that good. You heard it. Suck it. He's just telling you all to eat it. Dana Brooke on Raw. You beat you guys there, too.
Mm-hmm.
Waiting for that next SmackDown pick. Don't let him beat you.
Come on, chat. Beat me. I dare you.
Eat it, chat. That's what he's telling you.
Mojo Rawley from NXT has been picked to SmackDown.
Mojo Rawley is on the Smack Digging It Down. Fake, he beat you by a few seconds. He beat you. He beat you again. I know you can't tell because this is on a delay, but he beat you. Trust me, I'm watching. I see the chat and I hear him. He beat you. He beat you. Good job. You kicked their asses. I think there's one more pick this round. Make sure you get it. You don't want to fuck this up. You're doing great.
Raw has selected Curtis Axel from the Social Outcasts.
Curtis Axel! And you beat Fake Ass Twat just by a little again. The time it takes for him to write. He's been the fastest all night, but you have beaten him. All 5 picks. Congratulations. You win nothing but my respect and admiration, which I think goes for that's got to be worth cash somewhere, right?
Oh, Carmella has been picked to SmackDown.
Carmella on SmackDown. We got more fucking picks. Holy shit. Carmella on SmackDown. He beat you again, chat. Suck it. He's got you again. Unbelievable. Carmella's on SmackDown.
Is that the 6th NXT pick?
I believe that might have been the last one. And I believe Cass and Enzo are on Raw. Oh, wow.
Oh, if they reunited. Oh.
They didn't reunite them. That's fucked up. Dude, Cass and Carmella are together. That's fucked up, yo.
Come on.
That's fucked up.
That would have been amazing.
It's pretty messed up. That's pretty messed
Their
up.
promos together in NXT, their promos in NXT were amazing.
See, I thought that she always brought so much to that with her little twirl and everything. And, this is Carmella.
The Queen of Staten Island. The Queen of Staten Island.
I think it worked. I like them together as a whole package. Really, the only package I liked more than them was Alexa Bliss and fucking Blake and Murphy. And the only reason why I give them a little bit of a bigger nod is because I felt that they were the more dynamic, cohesive unit. I mean, she was really instrumental in them winning. So it was pretty good stuff. I don't know how many more picks are left, but there can't be that many more.
Right now, Mick Foley and Stephanie McMahon are on the panel.
They're talking about their picks here. On the
Wait, please don't tell me Carmella, Eva Marie, and Alexa Bliss are on the same brand.
Yeah, I know.
They're going to do like dollar matches the whole time.
It does seem like we have one roster of women much superior to the other. It's pretty bad.
Raw definitely beat out SmackDown tonight.
Oh, Raw's crushing SmackDown, but I think SmackDown has the opportunity to create more unique and fresh matchups. So here's the thing, too. I'm a little bit surprised that they've gone this heavy with Raw, considering they also get the cruiserweights. They're also getting the cruiserweights.
But I don't really get it. Like, obviously, they're probably going to put Neville in it and, like, a lot of other people. But I was hoping for, like, a cruiserweight return. Like, Jimmy Wang Yang, I heard, was in contract talks. Yeah. Maybe even Tajiri, somebody from the Cruiserweight Classic. Even Chavo Guerrero, that would have been nice.
Yeah, that's pretty. Maybe not Chavo. I've never been a big Chavo fan, but the rest of those names I agree with. But
I haven't either. But that was
they got another good. They got a bunch of good ones coming in from the CWC, so it's not going to be too bad.
Yeah.
I think you've dominated everybody tonight. I think that you are the clear winner in this situation, and we're about at the end of it. So I'm going to let you go. I appreciate what you did. You are the winner of the evening when it comes to the draft announcing. How does it feel to be a Copious winner?
It feels great, Dave. I am a loyal subscriber. I've been watching you for the past month, and it's been nothing but good live streams.
Well, I'm glad you enjoy it. I really do appreciate that. It means a lot. And I appreciate everybody who's in the chat right now, showing love, showing support, having fun in the chat, because that's what this is about. So I'm in an unbelievable amount of pain right now and exhausted, but I'm having the time of my life because I get to hang out with you guys. Thank you very much, 718. I appreciate it. Have yourself a good night. It sounds like you're about 9, so I hope you get a good night's sleep.
I'm actually 14.
Fucking teen. Look at that. That's better than 9. That's better than 9.
Yeah, it's better than 9.
All right. Take it easy, buddy. Have yourself a good night.
You too.
All right. White Death. There's my man, the Copious Graphics Guru. Sal is here. White Death. No, that's not the new co-host. We were playing a game tonight. We were giving away a job for segments to see if anybody could step up and grab that brass ring. And it was that kid who I didn't get the name from because I'm awful at what I do. It was that kid. 718. He did a fantastic job. I was really happy with him. It looks like we've got just a few more picks left, and I will give the honor to the chat because let's look through some of these rosters here. Now, I've only got through 53 picks on this little list here. You guys can stop calling in. The competition's over. The competition is over. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to shoot through the calls, and I'm going to ask for your rankings. Here we go. Your ratings for tonight.
I was really happy.
814. There's no more job to be had, but who won the draft, Raw or SmackDown?
I have to say Raw won. Their roster seemed to be a lot more stacked.
Agreed. Were you entertained with the show tonight, both mine and the SmackDown?
What was that? I didn't get that.
Yeah, I know, because your goddamn TV's up too loud, so I'm going to throw you over the top rope. All right, let's take another call. J3, oh no, he's gone. We're trying to get another call, but it didn't work out. 864, there's no more job to be had. But what did you think about tonight? Who won, Raw or SmackDown? Who had the better draft?
Honestly, I have to say both of these rosters were disappointing. No Bailey, no Austin Aries, no Samoa Joe. They did have Finn Balor. I think Raw destroyed SmackDown until SmackDown picked it up.
Yeah, I'm in agreement with that mostly. It feels like it is a little bit unbalanced here. I don't really understand exactly why. If you want to make SmackDown a quality program, I think you got to go a little bit harder than this. I mean, I think the top of the roster's got some great names, but the depth for the rest of it, it's not only a smaller roster, it is clearly the inferior roster. I agree with you.
Yeah, I wish Taker would at least be on SmackDown, but...
What the fuck would Taker do besides get geriatric fucking itis in front of everybody? No, you don't want to see his bones fall off, because you know what would happen, boy? that I would rise from the darkness and my blood would be on your hands, boy. I appreciate the call, man. I'm not letting you talk no more. I'm going to go ahead and get some more callers because I got a bunch of them. What's your rating for tonight? Here you go, real quick. Rating. Boom.
7.
7. Boom. Thank you, 864. Have a good night. Let's run through it. Joe Martin, real quick. What did you think? Who won the draft, Raw or SmackDown?
Monday Night Raw definitely won.
Monday Night Raw. You said the whole name because that's the Joe Martin way. What's your rating for tonight, Joe?
8.5. I really love this SmackDown.
Wow, you did love it. All right, I'm not going to let you explain why. Instead, I'm going to hang up on you in the middle of a sentence. You see what I did there? Yeah, it was great. That was great. That's good comedy. Here's a new number, 574. Who won tonight, SmackDown or Raw? Who's got the better roster?
SmackDown.
SmackDown, really? Okay. Since you're the first guy to give that answer, why?
Because you have John Cena and Randy Orton.
Oh, well, that's an interesting way to go. Okay, what else?
You have Dean Ambrose. Even though he has a...
AJ Styles. AJ Styles.
Yeah. First-time caller.
Bray Wyatt. Baron Corbin. American Alpha. There's some talent here. We got a little, but we don't have a lot of depth because we also have Eva Marie.
Mm-hmm.
We also have the Vaudevillains. We have Tyler Breeze and Fandango. We got the Ascension. It's not good.
Are you live?
Am I live? Yes, I'm live, and you're live. Everybody can hear you right now. We're both live. What's your rating for tonight? Because you're about to not be live.
Oh, 8. And go Cubs.
Okay, hey, that's not a rating, but fuck it, I'll take it. Fuck it, I'll take a go Cubs even though we lost tonight. Not good. 480, who won? SmackDown or Raw? Who's got the better roster?
Raw because of Kevin Owens. That's why.
Oh, Jesus. I knew you were going to suck Kevin Owens. Oh, my God. J3XTR, what you got? Who won tonight, Raw or SmackDown?
SmackDown.
SmackDown, you sound excited. Thanks for that. Appreciate it. Man, that kid was hype. SmackDown. I like it. No, you don't get the call back. That's not how this works. Oh, I can't believe I have to say this name for the second night in a row. Swag Matter. Who won tonight, Raw or SmackDown? Who's got the better roster?
I think Raw won, but SmackDown is high right now.
You just blew everyone's eardrums out, by the way. No one has eardrums anymore. Everyone's eardrums are now in bloody fucking pieces because of you. Congratulations.
Yeah, I'm still waiting on Hurricane and Kurt Angle.
Yeah, we'll keep waiting, buddy. Have a good night. Thanks for the call. This is fucking fantastic. Let's get another one in. 215, who won, Raw or SmackDown?
The Joe Cronin Show.
Oh, you're so fucking smart. Get the fuck out of here, you homo. Oh, my God. 608, who's got the better roster, Raw or SmackDown? You got nothing. All right, that's gonna do it for the calls. We're cleaning up the calls. It's getting bad. If this was JR, he'd say stop the damn match because it's getting bad. It's getting bad. So I think there should be just a couple more calls here, or a couple more picks, right? Or the last couple of picks. Did I miss some picks? What picks? I feel like we missed some picks. Where's the last couple of picks at? Does anyone know the last couple of picks? Where are they? This is unbelievable. Nope, doesn't look like it. So, hey. Those were all coughs. None of those were sneezes. I know it's kind of crazy. Had all kinds of crazy shit in my throat. That was not good. All right, so it looks like those are it. We're getting out of here. I'm tired. I'm done. I've done my hour. I wasn't even going to do a fucking hour. I'm exhausted. I hope you guys had a good time tonight. I hope you did find some enjoyment in both the Raw and SmackDown drafts. I think it was a pretty one-sided beatdown as far as Raw getting the victory, but it was a fun show. I think they did a lot of things right. They did a few things wrong, but we're not even going to give it a full-on rating scientifically because I don't think it's fair tonight. I will say this. Commentary was on point tonight. I actually kind of liked Michael Cole and Mauro Ranallo go at each other and try to one-up each other, hearing their unique styles. Yes, Michael Cole has proven that sucking is a unique style, but he was pretty good tonight. Mauro killed it. Oh, one more caller because it's Sean Bonner. Bonner, I wasn't going to take any more callers, but I saw it was you, and I love you most of the time, except when you're making terrible fucking deals in fantasy baseball. But other than that, I love you. So what do you got for me, Sean?
You know what, Dave? I think the non on USA late rounds were really good for SmackDown.
Really?
In any sport, yeah, I really liked the.
So let me ask you, you like the Eva Marie pick? You like the Vaudevillains? You like Tyler Breeze and Fandango?
I like Tyler Breeze. Fandango, you can leave. I liked Mojo. I liked
I do like Mojo. I like Mojo.
Alexa Bliss, Apollo Crews. I mean, in any sport, the late rounds is where you build your roster, and I thought they made some good picks.
I think there are some potentially good picks. I think there's some potential there. Raw's obviously got the bigger thing because they are going to try and fill up those 3 hours, but I still feel a lot of guys are going to be left to the wayside. We'll see how it goes. What do you think about the biggest surprise of tonight? And it seems like the announcement, I don't know if it's an official announcement, but it looks like the title is not going to be split. We're going to have one title. What did you think of that situation?
Yeah, I don't know how they're going to pull that off, to be honest.
I laid it out months ago. I laid it out months ago how I thought they could, but I don't remember everything because I'm really tired. So I'm not going to try and go back to it again, but we'll see.
Yeah, it's almost like like I said, I'm like pickling my brain, like how are you going to have a number one contender when you got two different brands?
Well, I mean, I don't think that's that big of a deal. I mean, like, whoever is the first one. Oh, we got a donation. Hold on. We got a donation. I got to read the donation off. Yes, it's Wool Hat Demon. I haven't heard from that dude in a while. It's always nice to hear from him. He goes, surprise, SmackDown didn't pick Triple H. He just signed his talent contract a few months ago. Very good point, but I think they're waiting to bring him back slowly but surely. Thank you for your donation. That's very kind of you, my friend. I do appreciate that. Sean, you got anything else before I get you up out of here?
Just wanted to let you know Josh Donaldson just got a RBI single.
I appreciate that because
just saw that flash on my screen.
I'm a Josh Donaldson man, so thank you very much. I appreciate that, Sean. Have yourself a good night. Get some rest, buddy.
You too, man.
Take it easy. Did you just call me Babe? I think Sean Bonner just called me Babe. Did anyone else hear it? I fucking heard him call me Babe. I gotta admit, I kind of liked it. I didn't mind it. What does that say about me? I don't know. But here's what I know this all says about the show. We're done. We're over. We're finito. We're disco. We're dead. It's over. Thank you guys very much for joining us. Hope you enjoyed some of what you saw tonight on SmackDown. I hope you enjoyed the draft. I hope that you enjoyed the show tonight. Make sure you hit the like button on the way out. And don't let the door hit you with a good Lord split you. We'll be live tomorrow night, more than likely, for the CWC and NXT. No promises. I might need to get some rest because I'm pretty damn tired. I got to admit, last two shows kind of worn me out, especially considering I'm walking all over my hilly-ass fucking town. But hey, I've conquered 3 gyms today in Pokemon Go. Feeling pretty good about that. So, hope you guys had a fun time. This is one of my favorite shows I've ever done tonight. That was a lot of fun. You guys were great sports. Everybody who called in, I hope you guys had a fun time showing your chops, reaching for that brass ring. Just remember, always reach as high as you can. Don't let anybody slap your hand away from that ring unless his name is Dead on Dave, because Dead on Dave knows best. Thank you very much for joining me right here on Dead on Dave Production for your live copious review of the SmackDown Draft Spectacular. And we'll be live each and every Tuesday after SmackDown to wrap up what you see. Thank you guys very much. Like, subscribe, and share. And as fucking always, if you don't have talent, have talented friends. We'll see you next time. Keep it copious. Make sure you check out XLT Podcast, Too Tall. Make sure you check him out. I'm sure he had a fantastic live review. Make sure you check out Tommy C over at Shopping Point. Jeff the Huff Huffman, he's doing health tips now. He's taking his shirt off and shit, and he's doing the push-ups. It's fantastic. GrandSlam87 on the YouTube. Go check out all my featured channels list, and go check them out. Jack Malay, Dr. Deke, they're all there. Check him out. Jay Davis, Real Talk, The Metaphor Messiah. Shout out to Gerald Herbert in the chat. Fake ass twat. All you guys. I wish we just had a big circle jerk. Frenchie Ben, you were there the whole night. You were fantastic too. Oh my God, you're all putting it all over my face, neck, and chest. We'll see you next time. Peace.